we've got a lot of jobs over here, and so a lot of people like to move to this area, which obviously drives the price of housing up. One of the simplistic ways that some people believe to control the price of housing is simply to build a whole lot more, and by building more and building at higher and higher densities, you create more supply and therefore the price goes down. The problem with this is that with regard to real estate, it just doesn't work that way. If it did, New York, Shanghai, Moscow, Hong Kong would all have cheap housing. The other way to reduce the value of houses or to make housing more affordable is to do what happened in Detroit, and that's to reduce the jobs. And that obviously does reduce the value of housing. So what can we do about it? It's a big problem. I'm not sure what to do about it. I'm not a big fan of the whole idea of having small affordability trying to transfer or trying to create affordable housing in an unnatural manner, because essentially what it's doing is it's really not making any change. It's just creating a few lucky winners, and it's making some people feel good that they're doing something about it, but I don't believe it's really doing much.
And Mr. Hendricks will be next.
Hello, my name is Glenn Hendricks. So I sit on the Planning Commission today. I've been there on the Planning Commission for 3 years. How we go ahead and manage housing is through the zoning and the different codes that we have in place, where you go ahead and you define for developers where are the places where we want housing and what types of housing we want. What I think we do to go ahead and increase housing, and housing is not just a matter of increasing. The reason you want to go ahead and have more housing is so that people can live in the great, wonderful place that we call here in Sunnyvale. They can experience the weather that we have, the great location, be able to be close to jobs, have their kids go to good schools, and things like that. And be able to have housing closer to where work is, so people have the opportunity to be able to have a shorter commute for what's going on. When you go ahead and build, we should be trying to build closer to where transit is, so people have the opportunity to take advantage of traffic transit. We should be doing a better job of working with VTA. I don't think VTA is doing a good job for Sunnyvale right now today. They're not giving us the kind of transit infrastructure. Right now we have point-to-point transit components. We need to be building a transit fabric and working with VTA to go ahead and get that. And if we increase that transit fabric, then when we put more housing in that is near some of those transit corridors, people have an advantage to take advantage of the great things in Sunnyvale and be able to use transit to go ahead and get around.
Mr. Magana.